pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Vikings. This is Jeremiah Moore bringing you your morning news for today.
Good morning, Vikings. Happy Thursday. Hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day yesterday. Please leave your candy in your backpack today if you brought it to school. I don't want to see candy wrappers all over the school. So teachers, let's just monitor and make sure that everybody keeps their candy in their backpack. And boys and girls, if you brought it today, just keep it at home tomorrow. All right? I want to make sure everybody remembers that this is a long weekend. You have a 3-day weekend this weekend. You have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, February 19th, you are off for President's Day, as we think about and remember a few different presidents who had birthdays within the month of February, and so you have Monday off. So because you have Monday off, that means there's no YMCA after school tomorrow. So you need to remember to let your parents know and your families that you will be leaving right after school tomorrow. There are actually no after school activities tomorrow. Okay, I have a wonderful announcement and someone to introduce you to this morning. Students, this is Dr. Martinez. As of yesterday, Dr. Martinez is joining the Walker Middle School family as a third assistant principal. So we now have 3 assistant principals here. She will be working with lots of different teachers and all the students here at Walker. So you still have Mr. Moreno for 6th grade, Dr. Sohijan for 7th, and myself for 8th. And Dr. Martinez joining us doing lots of different things. So welcome her as you see her today. Welcome her to Walker Middle School. Let her know what your name is and like that as she gets to know everybody. So welcome, Dr. Martinez.
Thank you.
You want to say anything?
Just thank you for the opportunity, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you and support you in the best way I can. So come and say hello anytime you see me.
All right, great. Thank you. All right, I want to take a minute and I want to talk about those of you who may have seen on the news, there was a tragedy and an act of very senseless violence yesterday. And I just want to take a minute to talk to you about that here at Walker Middle School. How, number one, I want to let you know that everybody here at Walker Middle School, all the adults, our number one job, and I say all the time, is to keep all of the students here safe. That is our number one job, is to keep you safe. I secondly wanted to let you know that we love our Walker Middle School students. You are loved here at Walker Middle School, and so we take our jobs very seriously, and we love you, and we will do everything that we know possible to keep you safe. You know, we just had a drill recently. We had a lockdown, lights out of sight drill, and everybody participated in that and did a great job. We do those because we hope that we are ready if anything were to ever happen. We do not know if anything would ever happen, but we do everything we can to prevent that. So the most important thing I want to let you know, students, is that if you hear something, if you see something, you must say something. So we don't know for sure yet, but there are reports that the young man who committed the act of violence yesterday had posted some things on social media, letting people know that he was angry and that he was thinking about doing some things. And people need to report that. So if students or if adults talk about things like that, or you see an adult that you don't know, that's why it's very important that you know who Dr. Martinez is. And she's going to have a badge on, of course, right? Might not say Walker Middle yet, but it's going to say OCPS. If you see an adult on campus who doesn't have a badge, if you see a student who you know doesn't go here, you have to say something to us. I go out in the afternoons and make sure that high school students and other students are not on our campus because our job is to keep you safe. So if you see something, if you hear something, whether it's here, whether it's at home or on social media, you have to say something, okay? But we want to send our thoughts and prayers to the families of the students and the staff in Broward County. And Dr. Jenkins sent out a message yesterday afternoon to your parents that came in an email and also a phone call. So your families probably received that. And of course, she was letting everybody know that we have law enforcement on our campuses. We have safety and security measures in place, and we are going to keep our students safe here in Orange County Public Schools, and specifically here at Walker. All right? Boys and girls, if you feel like you need to talk to anybody today about it, if you have questions, you can talk to your teacher teachers about it a little bit. If you feel like you need to talk to your guidance counselor, Ms. Minuti is here today. Mr. Yates is out at a training. And then Ms. Tolliver will be here this afternoon, our SAFE coordinator. But we have adults available if you feel like you need to speak about it or if you have questions. All right. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday. Progress reports are done, so today's not the day to go to your teacher and say, I have late work to turn in, because those grades were completed yesterday, and progress reports are going to go home tomorrow. All right, so get ready in case you need to let your parents know ahead of time that your grades aren't that good. All right, or if you want to celebrate, and then celebrate going into the great weekend with good grades. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Be safe and kind.
Pioneers of public education in Puerto Rico were two Afro-Boricuas. Celestina and Rafael Cordero were siblings descended from formerly enslaved parents. They lived in Puerto Rico under Spanish colonial rule at the turn of the 18th century. At the time, over 80% of Puerto Rico was illiterate. Access to books and education depended on your status, gender, and skin color. By the early 1800s, Rafael and Celestina created free, integrated schools open to all. Rafael is known for opening his home as a school for boys in 1810. He worked as a cigar maker to provide students with shoes and clothes. He is often called El Maestro and was recognized by the Catholic Church in 2013. By 1817, Celestina Cordero was teaching hundreds of young women at her own school. She employed her brother and petitioned the Spanish government to help fund her school. After years of struggle, she was finally accredited as a teacher in San Juan in 1820. Rafael and Celestina Cordero both paved the way for inclusive public education in Puerto Rico.
Those are the morning announcements. Be safe and kind.